motivation, and practical advice to help you build a business that makes you happy. In today's episode of Step TV, I'll be talking about jargons. All those jargons that techie people say when you go to them if you want to build a website. So if you've ever had to go to, if you've ever had to speak to a website developer, you understand what I'm saying. And then you say, I want to build a website for my business, and then he starts, speaking a different language, using words that you've never heard before. When this happens to me, the first thing I do is I sing. Police, yeah, police. The young man with the hair is speaking plenty grammar. Police, yeah, police. The young man with the hair is blowing plenty grammar. But seriously, in today's episode of Step TV, I'm going to break down those words, most of the popular words that confuse people. So the first one I'm going to talk about is something called domain name. Domain name is just the name of your website. So my domain name is www.stephanieobi.com. That's my domain name. So it's no big deal. It starts with www, 3 W's, not 2, like the top guy. It's 3 W's, www.yourname, whatever name your business is. Mine is stephanieobi.com. You can end with .org, you can end with .edu, you can end with .com.ng. It depends on what you want to do, depends on what you're using your business for. If it's for a commercial purpose, you leave it .com. If you're an organization, .org. Prefer all this NGOs kind of thing, you leave it at .org. If it's for educational kind of school or something, .edu. If it's sometimes you can have let's say hotels.com, for example. You can have the one hotel.com already overseas, but you want to have a Nigerian version. It's only for basically for Nigerians, primarily for Nigerians. So, but since they're taking hotel.com worldwide, you can't take it again. But you can take hotel.com.ng. So you see some websites that have .com.ng. It's specifically for people in Nigerian market. That's what a domain name is. Shikina. Okay, so moving on. The next term I always hear is web hosting. Now, web hosting really is that's the way if you sell things, for example, you have to store your things in a shop. You have to store it in a shop, and for that shop you have to pay for house rent. Also on the web, if you don't have a website, you have to store your website on the server. So it's a place where you store it, and that's called web hosting. And you may have to pay for that sometime when you're building a website, but it's part of the cost that you incur. And it's a yearly payment. After a year, you have to renew. It has to renew rent. I want to say house rent, not house rent. It's like web rent, internet rent, space rent. You have to renew the rent. So it's a yearly fee, and you pay to have it hosted. It doesn't matter. You don't bother whether it's hosted in Nigeria or overseas, all those technical things. But there are some very reliable websites, and once you pay, your site will always be up. And so that's what web hosting is about. Now the next one I often hear people say is content management system. In fact, if somebody said this to me, you're like, what? Anyway, this is just the template they're going to use to build your website on. So for example, I advocate for WordPress because I can update my website myself, I can maintain it myself, and I control how I want it to look. And so I can manage the content on my website, basically. I can put up a new blog post, I can put up a new page, I can remove anything I don't like, and I can manage it myself. So that's basically what the content management system is called. You get to manage it yourself. So things like WordPress, Blogger, Blogspot, those kind of things that you can also use to create blogs, but you can also use to create websites too. They are content management system, and you don't have to use those terms. You can just understand it the way it makes sense to you and explain it like that. So if you have any other techie word that you've heard, send it to me in the comment below, and I'll break it down for you in very simple terms. So thank you for watching Step TV, and I hope to see you again, same place, same time on Step next week. And if this is the first time you're watching this video, please subscribe. I have free online marketing marketing tips that I give to my email subscribers every week, and it's exclusive to email subscribers. It's a very small tip that you can do once a week. If you get this consistently, it will really help you. So subscribe, don't be left out. You see boxes below by the right and on top of this video. Please give us your details, subscribe, and you'll hear from us. Thank you for watching Steph TV, and bye.